sleeping. But it's not my responsibility now to speak about the past. Because who am I to judge the past? I have to make the future. Sometimes the past can help to build the future. But one should never criticize what has been done before you. So, let me just say that when I see the past you are wearing, I understand why it is so easy to be successful with TAG Heuer today.
Yeah.
Because what I see on your wrists is just phenomenal. And I'm very happy that you have those watches, that you wear them, and I'm very pleased that the value will go up. And that we will all make money. You're gonna make money with what you have on your wrist, and TAG Heuer is going to make money with what we sell. Now we gather because of the Autavia. The Autavia you are going to see tomorrow is not a re-edition. It's not a copy. And it's not a replica, and it's not done for you. And you should not buy it.
We might.
But it's not made for that purpose. What did we do? We made a re-inspiration, not a re-edition, which means that a collector will constantly, immediately notice this is a re-inspiration, but it's not the original. There is nothing worse than to remake something that looks like the original, but it's not original. That is the best way to destroy value of the collectors, of the collector pieces. So whatever you will see on the Autavia that will not be like on the original is done on purpose. I insisted that it must look different, that no confusion should ever be between the two. That's the only way and the best way to preserve history. History cannot be remade. We can find in history a lot of inspiration. We can find a lot of lessons, but we cannot remake history. So the inspiration, the DNA, the ideas are coming from the past. Yes, but on this past we have built something modern. I used to say to my people, and this is my personal theory, no tradition, no future. And I add immediately, no innovation, no future. Which means we need both. If I have been in one brand many years ago, which I gave rebirth. This brand is called Blancpain. At Blancpain, we were saying our future is the tradition. We have to bring the tradition of the mechanical watch back. Now we are in another brand, and I don't say the same. I say we need the tradition, but we also need the innovation. And by the way, my name is John Biver, or Jean-Claude Biver. What is the name of Heuer? TAG, and then Heuer. They have two names, John Heuer or Jack Heuer, but somebody said, don't call Jack Heuer, call the brand TAG Heuer. Why such a name like TAG? Because I know the name Jack, John, Philip, whatever, but I never heard a surname of TAG. So they said, Patek, Philippe, Vacheron, Constantin, Jaeger LeCoultre, TAG, Heuer, and so on. So they said, we have to add a name to Mr. Heuer. Mr. Heuer is not enough, so let's give him another name like TAG. TAG Heuer, like this is like Jäger Lecoultre. But I find out that TAG has a significance. It means technique avant-garde. So it is the Heuer technique avant-garde, or it is the technique avant-garde Heuer. This name tells me that I have to be Heuer and that I have to be avant-garde. If I am not avant-garde, or if I'm not Heuer, I am not at TAG Heuer. I'm either at TAG or I'm at Heuer. But I have to be at TAG Heuer, which means I have to marry technique avant-garde with Mr. Heuer, with tradition. This is why also tomorrow we will have TAG Heuer coming, and I wanted to do the Autavia for Jack, to celebrate Jack. But the best way to celebrate TAG Heuer's anniversary, which is on the 5th or the 15th of November, I don't remember. Catherine, no, somebody knows, yes, she will check and tell us tomorrow. The Jack, yeah, I think it's 15th or 5th of November. Huh? 19th!
19th of November.
I was not so far away. Okay, 19th of November. He will have his birthday. But what? It's not for us.
We're listening.
That's Omega.
No, no, what we did, and this is also something that is probably totally unique, we developed a new movement for the Autavia.
Yes.
An Autavia with a simple Valjoux or a simple TAG Heuer movement would not have been enough. We believed if we take inspiration of Autavia, we must give to this Autavia all the prestige and all the credibility, and we should put into this new Autavia a new movement, house-made movement. And it will be our second chronograph movement called Heuer 03. The Heuer 03 will be presented into the Autavia. So we really give birth to something totally new, inspired by yesterday, but there's no confusion possible. Some collectors wrote to us, please, we don't want a date. Please, we want hand winding. Please, we want a tree. I said, this is great, guys. But if I do that, I will copy the past and I will dilute the value of what you own. So never dilute. I will just take the inspiration and we will work on this inspiration as a basis, but we will build up modernity. So the new Autavia, from the size, from the sapphire glass, and from the movement, and from the indication, by the way, the movement is automatic, and the movement has a date, which is a big sin for the original. But again, we're not copying the original, we just take inspiration. And because of this, I believe in the value of this one. This is a new watch that is born with a new movement, with a new with new features, but with a traditional inspiration, which is TAG Heuer Autavia 1965. Tomorrow we have a program. The program is a program. We hope to make it easy. We hope to make it fun, and we hope to make it comfortable for you. We will visit, you will see the movement factory, you will see the case factory. Because I have been now at TAG Heuer for 21 months. In 21 months, we had very little time to make all the projects we have in our heads for the future. But nevertheless, we had time to rebuild our movement factory and to have it now equipped to make 50,000 movements. We are going next year to increase it in order to produce 100,000. And we have also re-equipped our case factory. A case factory where I'm very proud of, because we have become the biggest supplier of Hublot. Hublot never ordered any watch cases from our case factory because the standard and the quality was too low. And now the quality has increased to a level that we have become, that our best customer has become Hublot. We of course also deliver the Richemont Group and others. So you will visit the case factory, you will visit the movement factory, you will have no time to visit our dial factory. So, but between the dial factory, the movement factory and the case factory, we are more or less 80% independent. 80% independent, which is also great. Because when you are at home, you can develop, you can innovate. When you have a supplier, the supplier can innovate for you. But when you have your own facilities, the innovation, the creativity is much more easy because it's in-house. And that is the big advantage. The advantage of having in-house is not just that you control supply, but you control innovation. It's always easier to innovate when you have the production facilities at home rather than at the third party. So that's the program more or less for tomorrow. And that's the idea of Autavia. You will see probably the first Autavia tomorrow. I have never seen the finished product.
Okay.
I have seen part of it. I have never seen it assembled. I think they assemble it this night or tomorrow. So tomorrow you will really see the first time the Autavia is born, right?
Yes, yes.
I don't know at what time it will be ready, but you will assist. You will assist to the first Autavia that comes out from the production. 100% made in-house, so it's quite an event.
It is.
And I'm very excited to see how a new product is born, because although it is named Autavia, although it is inspired from yesterday, it is still quite young and new. It's 100% new. It's like when my first child was born. He looked like me, but he was new. So we have the child of the marriage of Mr. TAG and Mr. Heuer. Yeah, exactly.
Finally.
We have the child of Mr. TAG and Mr. Heuer.
We'll see you
Got
tomorrow.
married, and we have a child now. The child is named Autavia. It's beautiful. All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much again. Some of you came from a long distance. Somebody came from Australia, but then he couldn't take the plane last minute. What else?
We do a picture.
Yeah, we can do picture. Yeah, we have the whole day and tomorrow to make pictures. And
Yes, but this one here from Palafit with a drone.
it's our drone.
It's yes.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay.